CFL Combine one-on-one with Edmonton Elks Assistant General Manager Geroy Simon. Geroy, you're one of the greatest receivers in CFL history. Your team goes out this offseason and adds a bunch of big-name guys in Eugene Lewis, Stephen Dunbar Jr., and Kyran Moore. What do they bring to the equation for the Elks?
Well, our thing was we wanted to be able to score points, and having a great receiving core is something that is important in scoring points. It's gives Taylor and our quarterback room a bunch of targets that we know that can get open and score points. Then it helps our running game as well. So you can't pack the box with our young running back. So it was important to go out and get bigger, faster, stronger, and more explosive.
Different teams value different positions differently. Why is receiver so important to the Elks?
Well, I think every position is important. I think we last year we hit on a couple of positions. We got Dylan Mitchell, we got Kevin Brown, so we were comfortable with those two spots. And then we knew that if we can add a couple more pieces with Steven, with Kyran, with obviously Eugene Lewis, we feel that our offensive line is stable, our quarterback are stable, and the running back. So I think with adding those receiver pieces that really stabilize our offense and like I said, made us more explosive.
You've made an investment in Taylor Cornelius as your starting quarterback, but you found a guy last year at this combine, Trey Ford, who's a pretty explosive athlete at that quarterback position. Will there be any competition in training camp for that job?
Well, that's not really for me to say. Every position will have competition, but that's a more a question for Chris. I just help and go secure the talent, and then let the coaches deal with who's going to start and who's going to compete for spots.
You've run the Canadian draft side for a long time. How does this draft class stack up compared to others?
Well, I think it's different. Every class has its pros, has its cons. This class has a lot of guys that's going to get NFL shots. So in that sense, it's really, really good. So those guys won't be coming to the CFL right away. So we have to project where they're going to fall in the draft. And then some of the guys who won't get NFL shots, how we're going to pick them, where they're going to fall in different spots.
You spent a second-round pick in a trade to get Woodly Appolon, a linebacker who was a fifth-round pick in last year's draft. Why did you feel the need to make that move and expend higher draft capital than what was spent on him originally to go get him?
Well, the only reason why he was a fifth-round pick last year is because he wasn't coming to the CFL right away. We felt that in comparison to some of the linebackers in this draft, he would be an elite guy. So spending a second-round pick, we felt that was a bargain for us. So he'll come in and he'll compete right away as a special teamer, and have a chance to play on defense as well. So and then he'll have a little bit of comfort zone because his brother's been here for a year. Although he was injured, he's been here. He's been around the building. So I think there's going to be a comfort level for him coming in where he can hit the ground running.
Your head coach and general manager, Chris Jones, is known for liking a certain type of prospect. How has your evaluation of draft picks changed since working with him?
Well, I don't think it's changed. I think it's just evolved. This game is about speed, it's about size, it's about quickness and explosiveness. That's nothing's changed. Obviously, Chris has his ideals of what he wants, and I have mine. So we work together and find the best players.
Thanks for your time, Geroy.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right.